Yes.
Yesterday you spoke about awareness.
Is
Awareness?
awareness.
You spoke yesterday about. To me, it looks like that this awareness is always glued to the body. You often.
This is I. I am conscious of my body, you see? I, personal I, can be conscious.
And what is happening around?
Yeah.
You often bring this example as a sleep. How one knows that one slept well.
Yeah.
To me, it is that this answer, if I slept well, it's immediately referring to the body. If it's well or not, I would answer, I slept well, I didn't sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, it happened to the body, yeah. And to the mind.
But you speak about something else. Then
I
this-
hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that example of sleep is given often to show up that often we take a thing very continuous in the life when after all in the third state, which is the sleeping state, it's not there. You see, I doesn't even show up. So it shows also that I also is not continuous as we think. The I, which is identified with the body and sleep and mind. So you are right, it's the body and the mind which sleeps. And at that time, I, which is identified, sleeps, is dormant. But he's still there. That's why he wakes up in the waking state. Okay. So you want to say what? There is something else. Yes, there is something else.
This awareness.
Yes, this awareness. Already to speak about what's true looks very strange, but there is something, we can call it awareness, which never leaves you. Otherwise it would not be real. And that watches, knows that the person sleeps. That's how you can say, because it's not the body and the mind who had the feeling, I slept well. You see, the awareness sees and makes you speak that way. But everything is in confusion because one thinks it's the body. So I don't know, it's not a good explanation to be clear actually. But surely there is something else. Otherwise, even how can you see things ephemeral? How can something show up? Even. And you can check by yourself. So if it is not ephemeral, means for a moment I will try to see where I stand when I don't hook at ephemeral things or happenings or experiences. What remains then? You never did that?
There was always something left.
Yeah, but if there is something, it means you can negate it, because the one who sees is not the same than the thing seen. You can negate. But you see, of course, attachments are there, cherished ideas are there, which makes one stop to simply see that he's really not the one he thinks he is. And you know, this awareness, I speak about it with gloves, because I don't want to make it a something. Sometimes I do, because it may probably, or I think so, clarify something, but better not to name. You cannot name that, you see. And anyway, awareness is a function also. A function.
This awareness.
You come back to that one.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. Is aware of everything that's going on.
Is not obliged. I say it shows up sometimes I'm aware of, and sometimes doesn't show up at all. So it's not it doesn't look like awareness. It's a function of the self. So forget about that. So you are left with what if you cannot even catch awareness now? Eh? You see, it may have been called awareness, and sometimes it looks great to say so, because it's not darkness, it's not ignorance. There is a real knowledge there, but it's not from the mind. Because of that, you see. It's an indication. And the knowledge is not multiplied, it's just the self-knowledge. So to repeat what I just said, actually there is no way to go to the self. You are the self. If you agree to name what you are, that for the self, why not? You are it. And it is in the movie that we thought was real, that indications are there. And the last word could be said that, but just wake up, you see. Just wake up. How can you wake up? It's like going to sleep. How can you sleep? You sleep only when you give up everything. So waking up is the same. Give a moment of not being an actor in the movie. So quit everything. If it helps. And don't try, of course, don't try to use the same tools that you have in the movie, which are senses, emotions, feelings, conceptualizations, ideal and thoughts. You cannot use them because that makes the movie. You see? It's dual. It can make a showing up. Here, you have not to use anything because you already are it. Yeah. No, it doesn't work. Good. Yeah.
It was a state in which I somehow, used thoughts and I used something. I used to be on the present. Somehow, when the fear was coming, I just told myself, you have to be here, and then what happens, you cannot do anything with it, and it will happen somehow, but you have to do not worry about it. So it was, I told it, or something told it to me, I told it myself, and it was working. I mean, I was in a better condition. The things what happened with me was better, and my life was looking to go in a good direction. But now,
But you see, it is ephemeral. Those results may be there for a while. Yeah. So now,
now I am worrying and try to solve it somehow to be in a better way.
yes, but you see, you may again be successful to be for a while better, but you cannot trust all along. That's why you see, to have solutions in this life, of course it may help for a while, but it's not the real thing. If you want the real thing, spend more your energy in understanding or in going to the directions that satsang gives you. You see, rather than already say, okay, do that to have a better life. So your goal spoils.
Yeah, but my goal, I don't know. Maybe it was to have the better life.
Which is very human. I mean, of course, why not also? But you see, finally, why we go to liberation is because we have seen that to go to better life doesn't satisfy even. You see, maybe you have not seen enough, maybe you have seen enough, but I think you can go only to that when you experienced enough the result and what the world offers as experiences. Because finally, bad, of course, everybody wants something else, but even with the good ones, you can still remain unsatisfied in the end. First of all, they are not permanent, and even in it, something, a warmth of search may be there.
Somehow I thought I did my best to...
Yeah, you did your best, okay.
To follow the direction.
Yeah.
Something else.
And what was the last sentence? Something else you said?
Not
What?
something else. Don't want something else.
Okay. That's wise. Yeah. So make it your desire to free yourself from wanting a better life even. You will have, don't worry, you know, it comes and goes, those things. Don't worry.
At least healthy mind.
But you have to get, you see, if you are a bit busy with your mind, at least remember that and try to see clearly that it's because there is, I believe I am this person. This is the I is not alone. I is glued to a lot of concepts. That's the problem. Because you see, when that is freed from the concept of reality, it still reappears and there is no problem, because it is not, it's devoided probably of its reality. I cannot even explain how it works afterwards, but so you come back to, okay, I feel so, I wished a better life, but now I hear maybe it's better to wish something else, to wish to know my real nature, and for that don't go to the past, don't go to the future, don't even try to be here as you express, because it's the here of the time. You will be helpless then. What to do? I cannot locate myself anywhere, and maybe then you will just sit quietly for a while.
Can I come more?
Can I?
Can I say more?
Yeah.
What I was talking about, last time, but in the past. So when I got up, then there was a lot of things coming and started to work. But then I reacted, and then the days was nice. But somehow for me it means that meant that I
Listen, why do you listen again to your mind? Yeah, but that's what I say in the beginning. Spot your mind. And then when you know it's mind, try at least not to be tyrannized by it for a moment. Yeah, because you will have endless trials, explanations, description. It will not help you. Just spot, oh, it's the mind. The mind is complicated. When you discover, finally you have some understanding of something else is awaiting for you. You see. So, don't go that direction. You need a full life to describe your mind, your whereabouts, outside, inside, spiritual inside. You need a life describing, and then what? You are left with descriptions which doesn't give you any relief. So, it's not the way. Less you make that mind work, better it is. Better it is. Less you make that mind work, better it is. You see, there is this expression, peace of mind. First of all, it's a peace of mind, but it is peace from the mind. There is peace when you are not in the mind. peace from the mind.
Yeah.
You are not with the mind. Yeah. It's most precious. It's more precious than what the mind presents. So here again that what for you come to satsang will not be an attainment, the result of anything. It's finally when one gets helpless, hopeless, he abdicates as a mind. That reveals itself. As it was always, but so you see that real surrender, the abdication, the real surrender is not that you have to crawl on the ground for more you go hours at the feet, better you are. You give one moment. One moment of real surrender will do it, and years of so-called surrender will not do it. So it's that direction. To be in such a... You cannot make more efforts. You did what you could. Then sit quiet, keep quiet. Then what else is to be done? You can't try, you did all. just you keep quiet, and keeping quiet is not to bring you into a state, it's just to try to express. Then don't try more, accept that, you see, surrender, just surrender. It may take time to understand that language, so please don't remain in misty confusion or more or less I see what it means. You just have to ask them. Huh? And if there is nothing to ask, what does it mean for you? Did you finally arrive somewhere?
Ganga, surrender. What exactly?
I cannot explain better than what I did. Maybe another day I could. I cannot explain better. Surrender is when you see. You cannot surrender when you still have some energy and juice to go here and there, or the curiosity, or to try, or to believe. You go into some belief. It's like it's dawning onto you that, like Buddha, you see, they say, it's a beautiful example, and it has its authority. So he tried everything, even deepest meditation, whatnot. He was known to be serious and whatnot into that direction of liberation. But he just sat under that tree, helpless. No, I cannot do anything. And it just, then what to do? You just... That's surrender. And if there is a thought of waiting for something else, and that you don't go there. These are the damsels. They are whatever the mind will we will put his best dresses to attract you again. You don't go there. You have been there, it's hopeless. It's hopeless. That's all. Yeah.
I see that I never go to this real surrender, like you said, because even when I'm completely exhausted at some point. I believe this felt that maybe I could do more, or I don't do it properly, and if I was
Then do
doing
it, then do it, and then
Yes,
you will
but
be
I
more
do.
exhausted than that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
maybe I can do this all my life. always
Don't worry,
trying-
you come to satsang, no?
Yes.
Okay. Do beyond your efforts. Do it. Be totally exhausted. I want to see that. I will be very happy. Yes. Yes. Go beyond your limits. Yes.
Something stirred up in me when you stirred up in me when you were talking about surrender. That before I was telling you that I had, with the sickness, I had the experience of dying for a couple of days.
Yes.
And it was a very hopeless situation.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine a better state. My mind was totally crazy. A better state of asking, who am I?
Yes.
Or to, I understood that this is really a question of death
Yes.
or life.
You did it?
Maybe not. I mean, I tried,
Okay.
but I think I failed. Because just more and more fears came.
Yes. You stopped.
And I was like,
It's the past. You never lose yourself, huh? You never lose yourself. It doesn't need a story today. You see all those things of dying and all, which gives a lot of fear, especially if you have a young, full body, fully alive and whatnot. It's the understanding of the mind. Dying in this case is suddenly, I loses its the concept of reality which has been there. It has nothing to do with death. And we cannot repeat Ramanas Maharishi's thing. He had the experience of dying, and then that was it. And then if it happens this way, it's not it for us, then what? Oh, we lost the ultimate chance. I cannot die again, trying to die again. No? Okay. So. Yeah. You have to know once for all that the mind will be like a mouse in a very, very small cage. And it will try to present many, many things. Breaking his head. Fear is one of those things. Fear. But no, it's the mind. No, and know that this time I don't want to be fooled by my mind. This is the urge for liberation. You have to stand. You have to be convinced by your own desire for freedom. I am not going to be fooled whatever appears to me now. Because I have seen enough. I have done it enough. Oh, long again I will do it? No. No, I don't. And you know, it is not that efforts like this could help, but something happens when you completely discard the mind. Then, you see, then what? Whatever was always there is there. So you always expect something new to happen because it's the way of the mind, you see. Something new has to happen, something which is surely not here now, because it's not possible, it's not fun and whatever, it's fearful and all, but you see, you are always dealing with shapes and names. A fear is an appearance, it's a form of the mind. Only mind has a form. Huh? So, doesn't matter. Any moment is a good one. The mind with its beyond, waiting, prior, is very troublesome. So they are just thoughts. They are just thoughts. Don't be enslaved to a thought. So, light, sound, thoughts, realization, thoughts, ignorance, thought. Enlightenment, thought. I am thought. I'm no more thought.